Aloha! From the land of 1,000 rainbows, we're stepping over the rainbow today with Hawaiian cowboy and helicopter pilot Kai Barnes. He's a 30-something Army vet who's returned from Afghanistan and is suffering from PTSD. He was fostered by Laney's extended Hawaiian birth family, but he's always felt like a stray in life and identifies with Laney's feelings of alienation. He's got a lot on his plate with trying to save the debt-ridden Franklin family ranch, deal with an Army buddy's suicide, and fly helicopters for tourists over the volcanoes. When he was a small boy, he was found hiding underneath the bed of his mother, who was dying of multiple stab wounds inflicted at the hands of his violent, drug-addicted father, and it took the police many hours and many chocolate bars to coax the terrified child out from underneath that bed. And in many ways, Kai has never really fully come out from underneath that bed and into the light. He's placed protective barriers around his heart. Helicopter dynamics pretty much sum up the way he's lived his life so far. You see, helicopters don't fly so much as they just try to beat the air around them into submission. Kai is convinced that this unknown Laney Kerrigan person, the supposed long-lost granddaughter of Miliana Franklin, is nothing more than a gold digger, and that she's come to fleece his foster family to whom he owes everything. It's a family crisis with Laney's grandmother, Tutu Millie, that sends Kai to the airport to retrieve Laney instead of Auntie Taya. They get off to a rocky start. Kai with his high emotional walls and Laney with her prickly pineapple exterior, but they bond over the rescue of a stray island cat. Kai's a sucker for lost things, and despite his doubts, he finds himself drawn to the petite, smart, and funny travel reporter. He's been recruited by Auntie Taya, much against his will, or at least that's what he says at first, into helping Laney research an article on Hawaii and to understand the Aloha spirit of the Hawaiian Islands. And along the way, he's going to help Laney find a Hawaiian rainbow or two. He's vowed to keep their relationship friends only, but Laney wears away at his resolve like waves upon the sand. He's convinced he can't be the man Laney deserves because of that last disastrous mission in Afghanistan and the experiences he suffered as a child. But Laney ignites feelings in him that scare him, Kai says, worse than the Taliban. And Kai is not going to do the L word, he tells himself, because he's shock-a-fine with his Hawaiian home, his Hawaiian family, a good horse beneath him, and the sky above him. Or at least he used to be. Until a certain crazy Wahine reporter managed to scale the barriers he had erected around his heart. Kai and Laney are both at turning points. For Laney, it's a matter of forgiving the dead mother who abandoned her. With Kai, it's a matter of forgiving himself. How each of them answer this dilemma will determine whether they can be free of the pain of the past and find God's best for them. Like Kai, I think there are many people who are trapped inside old wounds that have never healed but simply scabbed over. They yearn to be free of this gaping pit inside themselves and climb out of the hole that scars their lives. With Kai, it's a matter of trust versus fear, of finding freedom and real wings to fly. Question is, can Kai move beyond the tragedies of his past to find all that God has for him? And that's Over the Rainbow with Kai Barnes. Mahalo. Thank you.